building designed for Greene and Cheltenham. There is a wall with the profile of a bell tower that stands next to the church. Have you ever seen that before?
Yeah.
That kind of thing?
Yeah, I think there's a church in Germantown of the same, no, not Germantown, Jenkintown that does the same thing. That was not uncommon if money was really tight. If you really didn't have money and couldn't afford to build a four-sided bell tower, you build a one-sided bell. I see there's no bell in there, actually. Yeah, the old church. You'd like to have a volumetric bell tower, but I think they couldn't. At least it faces toward Germantown Avenue, intersection of Germantown and Shelton, so, yeah. What's that? Yeah. Where is this? I've lost my arrow. Right on the corner of the church is that tall tower. And I can't get the pointer to... Yeah. It's attached to the church building, but...
But it's not like a three-dimensional enclosed tower, like a real bell tower. It's like the facade of a bell tower.
It's just one thick wall. It's not four walls. It couldn't enclose an actual bell. There's no interior space. It's like a silhouette, is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's right next to the front door. You will see it. It's not that unusual, but I think it's a money thing. I think they just could not afford to build four.
They might have hung a bell in it, although there is no bell.
Yeah.
We can see the profile of.
Well, there's no bell in that early photograph, you know, and then the car suggests that's what, the 19-teens, 1920s. There still doesn't seem to be a bell there. I think they just, you know.
Okay, thank you.
Susan, Nietzsche was not a reverend.
Yes, that was...
So you got to correct it.
He was not what?
He was not a reverend, George Nietzsche.
You made an assumption. The man breaking ground on the new church
Yeah.
was George Nietzsche. But he was not a minister here. He was a member who was highly involved in planning the new church. And we happen to have a picture of him. I don't know how many people put their foot to the shovel that day, but we have a picture of Nietzsche. So if you just eliminate the reverend part, you would be correct.
Well, then Tom is right, that there was a pretty strong church committee that...
Hugh Scott's parents were original members of the Unitarian Society of Germantown. They gave a lot of money. Nietzsche's family gave some money.
Okay.
There were probably 20, 25 very wealthy people involved that drew bucks in.
Interesting.
We have a statement that it probably is still attached to the organ up there, of the people who donated to build that organ. They threw in $50,000. $50,000. And that was the beginning of the money for the organ.
Well, that's interesting. I have some architect friends who have said that, like, if they have to work on churches or whatever, you know, the worst is, the best kind of client would be the Catholic Church, because you deal with the Monsignor and he makes the decisions and nobody else is going to argue. The worst is kind of getting the committees in there and everybody, you know.
Al has a copy of that list of organ donors.
Tom, you meant Joe Clark, not Hugh Scott.
Joe Clark. Did I say Scott?
Yeah.
No, I meant Joe
Clark, okay, right. The Clarks.
Clark family.
That was Elizabeth Madeira's family.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And aren't there Clark windows also? What's all?
How about there are?
I know there's a Curtis window. I don't know about a Clark window.
Oh, yeah, okay. Susan.
There's a Meehan.
There's a Madeira window in the back.
Yeah.
That's
At the
recent.
very beginning when they started that church, they were meeting upstairs places with a group of Unitarians and Quakers. Do we think that might be why we're called a Unitarian Society? Because it's you hear about Society of Friends always.
Yes, yes.
And we never were the Unitarian Church.
Right. I think that's a very good guess. I was interested to read, I did some research a couple of days ago, and I read about Quakers also wanting to have a place where they could come in Germantown as well.
That might make that connection.
Unitarian Society. Then they should have left off the bell tower. It would be more of a meeting house without the bell tower.
Did the Quakers?
The Quakers might have been absorbed by that point in time.